Hello, this is Katie Anderson with assessment number 9. We're going to be covering a relationship between two characters in Supergirl and a situation that has occurred. The characters you're going to be seeing is Nia, the girl, and Brainy, the gentleman. They are new in a relationship. They have had romantic feelings for a long time. They finally decided to get into a relationship at the end of last season. This is the beginning of a new season. It's season 5, episode 4, and they've had their first spat, if you will. You don't get to see it because it kind of plays out over too long of a course of a time for me to really put into this video and the link for you below. But Brainy is actually a we'll call him cyborg. He's a human computer, and he's part human, part computer, which means when he decides that he wants to do something, he is 100%. He does not know how to turn it off. So when he decided to shower Nia with affection, he means shower. So he gave her poems every 30 minutes. He gave her 32 boxes, I believe, of bento boxes for lunch, food every hour, I believe 15 pizzas or something like that. Just completely overwhelmed her, blew up her phone with poems every 30 minutes about different like earlobe, nose, eyes, different things, different features of her that he wanted to focus on for that particular poem. And it drove her nuts. She finally kind of lost it with him and said, "You want to know what's bothering me? You're just too much." But his problem was, I thought I could be myself. So that's where he was coming from it. So what you see in this clip is their restitution. They're repairing the damaged relationship. They're at I believe, a club or a bar where people, unique individuals and metahumans and aliens kind of hang out together. It's kind of like a place for them to be, unique together. And this is in the evening after a really long day, and they've both had interactions with their friends who made them rethink their negativity towards each other. So that kind of gives you the characters. That kind of gets you the situation of what happened to get to this point. I have decided to kind of focus. I think it really shows maintaining interpersonal relationships. You'll see a lot of positivity and a lot of openness regarding how Nia is responding. She's saying, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here right with you." To get to this scene, they did use social networks to kind of rely on their friends for some advice and kind of work through their feelings and come together as a couple again. They're going to share the task of helping him. He asked her in his kind of apology, "Can you help me? Will you be willing to help me find a balance between my obsessiveness and being an appropriate boyfriend?" So they use a lot of what's listed in the section D, maintaining personal relationships. They use positivity, they use openness, they use assurances for each other. They use their social networks. They are going to share the task of helping Brainy overcome his issues. And then to the type of relational transgression, interestingly enough, I would say it was, I would probably say it was number 6, minor versus significant. They were minor little things in the scope of things. Somebody would go, "Oh, he's singing you poems. That's sweet." Every 30 minutes would be kind of, it would drive you nuts. So it kind of built up to a significant problem over the course of this particular day. And I would also say that it was relational. It wasn't a social issue. It was strictly within their relationship. I don't think it was intentional, deliberate versus unintentional. It was definitely an unintentional slight. He didn't mean to upset her or hurt her. And then they came up with a relational strategy. He asked her to help him figure out how to recreate who he is to be a positive boyfriend without being overwhelming, and she accepted. And he did a perfect. Actually, the reason I chose is because his apology was perfect. He expressed regret. He's sorry. He doesn't know how to turn that part off. He accepted responsibility that he knows his obsessiveness is overwhelming. He does the hardest thing for him, which is to ask for help. And he asked her for assistance in coming up with that. It is a genuine apology. And you don't see it, but he asked for forgiveness later. So it really hit home on a lot of pieces of this particular section of the chapter. I watched a couple of TV episodes. Side note, that's going to be a problem. And I picked a lot of episodes and a lot of little scenes, but I think this one really showcased a lot of what we were looking for in Section D. Bam, 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 bam. So I hope that answers all of the questions. I hope that that gives you kind of a rough line of what's going on. It's a short clip. It's about maybe 27 seconds. But I think you'll see a lot of what I'm talking about. So thank you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope it was a good night.